Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can rig a shark in Blender. And you don't have to know anything about rigging. All you need is a shark model that you have lying around, or you can make one. And Blender already has a shark rig built in. I'm going to show you how to set it up, and let me quickly show you what it can do. Just a quick little example here. You can open a mouth. You got an incredible amount of controllers in here if you want to do specific detailing work with the animation, and you can control the head. And it's just got an incredible amount of range. As you can see here, I'm going to show you exactly how to set this all up. And then over here, you have this one here, which is one of my favorites. Just one bone that you can grab and rotate and move. And it gives you this incredible control here. And then you got all these little ones here that you can do little details with. It's just absolutely incredible. Built into Blender, it comes with Blender. So I'm going to show you exactly how to set it all up. So once you have a shark model, whether you've made it yourself or downloaded it from Sketchfab or some other place, what you're going to want to do is make sure that any scaling or rotation is applied. So go Control A and just apply the location, rotation, and the scale. Okay, just so it's all applied. And I'm facing mine from the front orthographic view. So if yours is like rotated like this, so, just rotate it till it lines up from the front orthographic view. So first of all, edit, preferences, and go over to your add-ons, and then up here just type in rig and make sure you have Rigify enabled so you have all of these extra options. And then you're going to go ahead, once you've enabled that, save that, and then close this window. So let's go ahead, Shift A, and you're going to go to your armature options. Once you have Rigify enabled, you're going to see Meta Rig, and then you're going to see these options. I've already covered the human and the basic, but we're going to be looking at the animals. And I think I've done a tutorial on a cat. You can check through my past tutorials, and I actually did a tutorial on the cat, but today we're going to be doing the shark. So we're going to add in the shark. And so we can see this rig once we have it added in. With the rig selected, just go over to your data properties, and you can just go down to the viewport display and go in front. And there it makes it X-ray. So we see it from any perspective or point. So we're going to go ahead with this rig, and obviously depending on the scale of your shark, you may have to scale it, but I recommend just scaling your rig in object mode. So I'm going to scale it, and then I'm going to go G just to move it back and just roughly line that up like this, just roughly. And then once you have that done, make sure to go Control A and apply that scale. Very important when you've scaled anything in object mode. And then we're going to go into edit mode. And from here, we want to enable the X mirror. And that way, if we grab, because we're working from our front orthographic here, if we grab a bone here and move it, it moves on the other side. So it's really simple here, and most of this is pretty simple to understand. We're just going to line up these bones. So these ones on the side are obviously these side fins. Yes, I've forgotten what they are. I think they're dorsal fins or side fins or whatever, but it's not the point. You can look those up if you want. But we're just going to put these side ones here because they're at the side. And then these ones here, we're just going to kind of move them back and just rotate them just so they kind of closely sit by here, just like that. And then from the front, you want to make sure that these also look right. And then maybe just grab this one, kind of bend it down a bit. And now we have that done. So now let's move to the next one. So in the right orthographic view, let's just grab these two. We can move them up here and just kind of make them even. Something like that should be fine. And then work your way to the back and just grab this little guy, put it right over here. Grab this one here, move it in a bit, just like that. And this one already is actually lined up perfectly. So it depends on your shark, of course, but for me, I'm just gonna make sure it lines up where it should be. And it's actually very, almost self-explanatory once you see where they're placed. And then this one over here is almost perfect. I'm just gonna line that up, and this one here as well. And then just these bones here. Maybe put this one kind of running along the spine of your shark a little bit. Might just lift it up like so. Very simple stuff. And then this one here. And then at the tip, let's just take this, I think it's a spine bone if you look at the naming convention. And then we just have all of these jaw bones down here at the bottom. They're all jaw bones, and we're going to just select all of them like so in wireframe, and then just go G, move them down, and just place them right here where the jaw is. And then in your bottom orthographic view, you can kind of just grab these guys, and these ones over here are just going to allow you to have these smaller control bones. They're just going to give you more detailed control for your shark's mouth. So in case you wanted to like have very fine detail on the mouth animation. But just something like that is really simple. And then these bones here are just the eye bones. You can kind of move them out and place them by the eyes, just like that. But generally, you're not going to have to really do too much animation with a shark's eye. I would actually do that with keyframes anyway and set up my own custom drivers with some custom shapes. But that's a completely different thing to the tutorial we're doing here. So now that all of these are in place, you can go over into object mode. And with this rig selected, you're going to go over to your data properties. And you're going to go down, and there should be under Rigify a generate rig option. You're going to click on that. And just like that, it's generated this rig for us. How cool is that? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we're just going to turn off all of these bones. I'm just holding in the button and just dragging all the way down. And we're just going to enable the deformation bones, like so. And we've got this meta rig here. We just want to hide that up here in the collection and turn it off for rendering. And we just want this rig.001 that's been generated. And we have the deformation bones enabled only. That way we can select the shark, and then holding and shift select the armature and go Control P, and let's go with automatic weights. Now it's weighted to this deformation bones, and we can turn that off and then just enable all of these all the way down to the root controller. We just don't want the ORG and the MCH bones. And you can also turn the deformation bones off. So now we have these bones all generated, it's all weighted, and now if we grab our rig, we can go into pose mode and check this out. I just love the jaw control. So I'm going to grab the jaw bone here, I'm going to rotate, and then all of these guys here are just these little extra controls. It just gives you more fine control of the shark's mouth, especially if you wanted to kind of wrap it around something. So that's really, really cool. And then you can rotate the head. And you can grab this one, almost like a seal, but it's really cool. You can do all sorts of really, really cool and powerful things with this rig. And one of my favorites is this one back here, which you can kind of just press G to move, and you get this incredible just motion that you can create with just one bone. And then you can grab this one here, and you can go R to rotate, or you can go S to scale. It's just such a powerful tool built into Blender. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial on how to rig a shark in Blender using Blender's built-in tools, and I'll see you next time.